Hi everyone, welcome back. My name's Tisdale. I'm a part-time reseller on places like eBay and Poshmark. And today, of course, is What Sold Wednesday. In this video, I'll be going over the sales that I had in the last 7 days. And then at the end, I'll also kind of talk through what I've been doing the past week or so to influence sales. And it's just kind of my way of keeping track of what I've been doing and how it's been influencing sales, or maybe it hasn't been. So if you're interested in that information, stay tuned till the end. The dates that we'll be going over today are Monday, May 8th through Friday, May 14th. So this week I sold a total of 20 items, and 17 of those were on eBay and 3 were on Poshmark. But I will say it's a little deceptive because on eBay I actually had one order that included 12 units of one item. So really it was a total of 9 orders, but it was still a great order. But we will go over that shortly, so let's get into it. On Monday, May 8th, I had a total of 2 sales and they were both on eBay. The first item was this really thin, pretty necklace. It was made out of little stone beads, and there wasn't a brand on it, so I wasn't sure how well it was going to do. I got it in a lot of jewelry that I bought a couple months back, but it sold in 71 days, and it sold for $20.84, and I only paid $1.22 once I kind of divided the lot of the case that I bought, so not too bad of a flip. And then the next item that sold was this Baskets of Cambodia purse. And I actually bought this, it was probably on one of my thrifts with me from not too long ago. I only had it was listed for 79 days, which it doesn't seem like that long ago. But I only paid $1 for it, and I bought it just off of style. I didn't even see that it was branded at first until I got it home. I just bought it because the style was really pretty and really unique, and for $1, I felt like I couldn't lose. So like I said, this sold in 79 days. I only paid $1.09 for it, and it sold for $7.99. So not the biggest flip, but I do enjoy buying some of these more unique and cute items that, find a nice home. Then on Tuesday, May 9th, it was a 0 sales day, so nothing to report here. And then on Wednesday, May 10th, I had another 2-day sale, and they were both again on eBay. The first item are these FootJoy cleats or golf cleats. I started to regret picking these up just because I had never picked up FootJoy shoes. I have only ever sold the clothing, which had done well, so I figured the shoes would too. But as I started listing them and looking up comps and just diving in a little deeper, it just seemed all over the place, so I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about it, but these didn't turn out too bad as far as the flip goes. They sold within 42 days of listing, and I only paid $5 for them, and they sold for $41.45. And then the last item that sold on Wednesday were these Patagonia leggings. I believe they were cropped style, and as I am now well aware, their leggings don't sell very well. So I definitely don't pick them up anymore, and I've had these for a while, so they were definitely part of my get this out of my closet kind of markdowns. But they did finally sell after 357 days. I picked them up for $2.23, and they sold for $16.54. Then on Thursday, May 11th, I had one sale, and it was on Poshmark. It was these OluKai sandals. They were women's pink thong sandals. And I do pick up OluKai anytime I can get it at a decent price. I will say most thrift stores have kind of learned to mark them up, so I don't get them very often. And these were in pretty decent condition. OluKai is pretty good quality, so they tend to last for a long time. These sold in 91 days, and I picked them up for only $4.02, and they sold for $23. Moving right along to Thursday, May 12th, I had 2 sales, and one was on eBay, one was on Poshmark. The one item that sold on eBay were these Highly leggings. They were these olive military green leggings, and these I've had for 1,045 days. But there's a story behind these. There's sort of a reason I've had them for so long. So when I bought them, I was like, oh, I kind of like these and I kind of want to keep them for myself, as we do. but I didn't try them on or anything, and I knew they were kind of small, but I was like, I'll try them on, like no one wants to buy them. And Highly is a brand that I like, that I've purchased for myself in the past, but it's not really a very well-known brand, I don't think. So I listed them, I don't think anything crazy, probably like $30 or so, and they just never sold. And eventually I tried them on, and there was no way they were ever going to fit me. So I listed them again, and I think I did mark down the price, but they just sat. And for some reason I just had like this need to keep them, that I needed to get the price I wanted for them, even though it's not that much. It's not worth it. We got to stop doing that. So they did eventually sell after over 1,000 days. I did pick them up for $3.59. $3.59, and I had to hold on to them. Sometimes I just don't know what I'm going to do with myself. They sold for $18.65. The one item that I sold on Poshmark was this Travis Matthews Polo. I thought this was going to sell a lot faster, and I think I have another one that's very similar that's blue, and Travis Matthew just isn't selling like it used to, it seems like. Let me know, do you sell Travis Matthew? And if you do, is it still selling consistently for you? This did take 6 months to sell. I picked it up for $6.96 and it sold for $23. And then on Saturday, May 13th was the day that I had technically one order but sold 12 units, and of course it was on eBay. The item or items that sold were these, I think it was a dual pack caster wheel set, and each pack comes with 2 wheels, I think, or maybe is it 4? Ooh, you'll be able to see up here on the screen. But I sold 12 units of these, which is the most I've ever sold of these. I bought these back in 2021, and so I've had them for over 700 days. But they have been selling decently consistently. I would like to sell more, but usually it's only 1 or 2 units in an order. And this time it was 12, so that was really exciting for me. For all 12, I paid $8.67, and the total order was $72. Then on the last day, Sunday, May 14th, I had one sale, and it was on Poshmark. That one item that sold were these Madewell. They're the black classic straight jean, and as I've said in the past, I really don't like to pick up Madewell very much, but if it is at a good price, I will still pick it up, because even though it doesn't sell as fast or for as much as it used to, it can still sell pretty well. It's just at a lower price, so you just have to really pay attention to your cost of goods for Madewell, as well as kind of your turn time and how fast you're really trying to flip that item. So these I've had for 7 months, which isn't that long considering how long I've had some of my other Madewell jeans. But these were also a smaller size, so I think they were size 23 or 24, which typically for me do sell a bit slower. But I only paid $2.14 for them, and they sold for $32. So to wrap it up, for the 20 items that sold, brings my total sales at $255.47. And after fees and cost of goods, my total profit or take home is $130.73. So not great, obviously, but to be honest, I haven't been doing anything much with my business lately. I have some, personal things or just live things that are going on that I'm working on and working with, that this has kind of taken a little bit of a back seat, which is completely fine, to not really have done anything for the past at least 2 weeks and still be able to, take home $130 after everything is not too bad at all. I do intend on starting to go back heavy into my business, but first I really want to, dial into the data that I have, because I collect a good amount of data for my business. To be able to do that, I just haven't done it in really a deep dive in a couple years. So I need to do that. And then also just really iron out my processes, because I want to be able to go a lot harder into my business, but I don't want to go in and then it grow and it just be chaos because I don't have my processes in place. I'm a firm believer that you need to have your processes in place if you intend to grow or make this anything more than just kind of a a weekend hobby. So all I've been doing over really the past month or so, probably more than a month, I've only really been relisting items, and that's mainly on eBay, so I haven't really touched Poshmark much at all. I've listed a couple items here and there, but not very much. Even the past like week or so, I haven't even really been relisting, which has, I've seen the most effect on my sales. And I know that a lot of people are having trouble with sales right now. I know the economy is not doing too great, and there's a lot of theories and thoughts of what's going on. I can't really speak to that too much on my business because I haven't been putting in the effort and the time and listing items to really expect much to come from it. But I have picked up this week, so only for about 3 days, I picked up actually relisting items. So any items that are over 90 days, I delist them or I take them down from eBay and I relist them or sell similar, so that kind of refreshes and they're seen as more of a new item. And sometimes I'll lower the price, sometimes I will increase the promoted listing percentage, and then sometimes I'll edit the listing, the title, or the description, just to kind of see if I can, entice people more or put in more keywords. That's all I have for you guys this week. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I very, very much appreciate it. I am excited to dive back into my business and hopefully learn some new things and also iron out some processes. I hope your guys' sales and your week is going great, and I will see you next time.